Welcome to van build number 46. This is a 2024 170 all-wheel drive Mercedes Sprinter 2500. This is a modified version of our beach house layout with a Happijac bed and a full wet bath. So this is kind of the retirement dream for those of you looking to hit the road and have a custom crafted van that you can travel in to explore and adventure in your retirement. So let's go inside and take a look. This van is loaded with fun, beautiful features and tons of storage. So we're gonna start here in the front at the sliding door. You've got a big walkway for coming in and out. Both the driver and the passenger seat do have the factory seat swivel from Mercedes-Benz. And above, we have our custom-made white oak headliner shelf. This is our favorite place to store our window covers. In this van, we are including the wonderful window covers, which are our favorite ones to use in all of our conversions. We also have a floor-to-ceiling cabinet up here in the front. The top is gonna have a full hanging storage area, and below that, we have two shelves, which are great for storing bags, shoes, whatever it is that she needs to store while she is on the road. Now we're going to transition to the bathroom and show you this space. So this is our standard wet bath design with a built-in urine diverting toilet from Separate. What we love about this is we've cantilevered the toilet box over the shower pan to actually save ourselves about 16 inches in the overall footprint of the van. Now, the urine diverting toilet drains into a holding tank underneath the van. For number two, there is a storage compartment in the back where you can insert a bag, everything goes in the bag, tie it up, and throw it away when you are done. This is our most popular toilet system, and I think the reason is because number one, you go number one more than anything else. And number two, you don't want number two in your van. You want it out of your van. So there's no storing of that. You go and you toss it. And when most of you are on the road, you're probably using campground bathrooms anyway. Now, this is a beautiful finish with a Nautilus shower door. The retractable Nautilus shower door we've done on, I think, 46 vans now to this point. And we have Palisade vinyl wall tile, which is a beautiful and lightweight way to waterproof a bathroom. And it works really well with the brushed nickel finishes that the client picked out in this van. So in the kitchen, this client selected these beautiful Corian solid surface countertops for both the countertop and the backsplash. I love how this looks. This is the Dune Prima, which has a lot of really fun marbleized veining and a lot of coloring, which really ties in with the white oak cabinetry that we're using throughout the van. So we have beautiful white oak uppers with shaker fronts, beautiful white oak trim on our door area around the bathroom, and white oak lowers as well. So in this kitchen, she has tons of storage space. She actually has 6 full-size drawers with beautiful dovetail drawer boxes inside. So you will notice there is no built-in cooktop. And this first drawer I opened up, what do we have? We have a portable induction cooktop. And this is one of our favorite tips for our clients when we are designing their vans. A built-in cooktop is going to take up a ton of space on the countertop, but with this portable induction cooktop, you still have the ability to cook easily when you're on the road, but you don't have something that's taking up that space permanently. When you're done, it just goes right back in your drawer. Gets tucked away, out of sight, out of mind, and now you have all this countertop space. She has a beautiful farmhouse sink built in here as well with a beautiful brushed nickel, kind of an industrial style faucet, which I think looks really good with all of her other finishes. Now, as we come towards the back of the van, we have a ton of storage to talk about in this floor to ceiling cabinet. She selected the 115 liter fridge freezer from Isotherm. Our clients really like this model, I think, because of the larger freezer that's included in this. Of all of the models that have kind of that internal freezer, this one really does have a lot of extra space in the freezer compartment, and overall a bunch of storage in the fridge as well. Now, above this client did want to have a microwave. We love this microwave because it's a microwave convection oven combo by Equator. So again, 2 for 1 in a van space is always great. And above that, we have her control panel. So this is where we have all of her switches, especially the switch right here for her Happijac bed lift, controls for her electrical system, and other things like the trick features on this van. One is going to be the 360 camera system that we integrated into the outside of the van, as well as a 360 exterior lighting system. And she also has a WeBoost cell phone Wi-Fi booster as well. Right here, We love climate control. So we have a great heater from S-Bar, the S-Bar S2 diesel heater, which is located under the passenger seat. And then we have this beautiful Dometic RTX 2000 12-volt air conditioner, which is gonna help her stay cool when she is on the road and traveling. Now let's talk about the real superstar of this layout, which is this Happijac bed. In the beach house layout, our clients love this dinette space. Now, as you can tell, I did have to crouch down a little bit to get in here because of the bed lift system, which is above us, but you still have plenty of space. I'm 5'10". I mean, I can sit just fine in here. So sitting at the dinette, you've got these comfortable 5-inch cushions, beautiful lagoon table with bamboo. This is great. We love the versatility of this because it can swivel. It's easy to get in and out because of how it moves around, and it's easy to take off and drop down onto the cleats below, again, to make a secondary bed area if someone wanted 2 sleeping spaces. This client also asked for a 22-inch TV, so we have a TV built into this layout as well. So this is really like a nice lounge workspace, hangout space. The TV does also work when the bed drops down. Now, one of our other favorite features back here in this bed area are gonna be these windows. So these are a newer awning style window by Van Windows Direct. What we love about this is you can open it up. Again, awning style, it comes out, and you have a built-in bug screen. Awesome, so you can get a nice ventilation back here. You also have a built-in blackout shade. So when you go to sleep, you can also make it blackout for privacy here in the back as well. And when you're done, you just pull it back in and lock it back down. So we love the way that our kind of custom window frames worked with this window. Beautiful integration, makes for a really nice homey feel with the shiplap walls. And then when the client is ready to transition to bed mode, you can actually lift this table off. So we're gonna remove this tabletop, move the table base. This is how you would also make the bed up if it was just a straight dinette bed. And then we can drop the table down on the cleats here below. The second thing that this client has to do is to move the TV before dropping the bed down. Now, I already showed you the bed lift switch up here on the control panel. All she has to do is push the button and the bed comes down. So just like that, in about 60 seconds, we have converted the dinette space into an already made with sheets and mattress pad and comforter sleeping space. You got your TV here, and the client doesn't have to make the bed, and that's their favorite part about this layout. So you have almost a queen size bed that drops down from the ceiling, and you're ready to get comfy for the night. So this layout really is a nice option for those people that don't want the hassle of taking the convertible table bed in that dinette space below and turning it into a bed. It's just 60 seconds, you've got your sleeping space. So that's what we did on the inside. Let's walk around the outside and show you what we did to the exterior of this all-wheel drive Sprinter. This is actually the first time we have used the Flatline Vanco roof rack, and it was a fun process. It integrates really well with this Fiamma F80 awning. So she has a 14-foot awning on this 170 Sprinter, which is just awesome. She has all of this cover when this is extended. The Flatline Vanco roof rack also allowed us to put in some of the features that she really wanted on the outside of the van for safety and just for ease of use. One is a 360 camera system. So we have halo view cameras mounted on each corner of the vehicle with a screen mounted inside by her control panel. This will allow her to turn those cameras on, turn on the control panel, and see basically a 360 view of the outside of the van if she hears something going on outside. She also has a 360 lighting system, which is integrated into the Flatline Vanco roof rack as well. So we have rigid spot floodlights that are mounted on all 4 sides of the van, and the front has a 10-inch little light bar up there that she can access while she's driving, or again, if she just wants to see around while she's hanging it out in a campsite or at BLM land. Now, for accessing this van, because this is an all-wheel drive and it comes with that factory 4-inch lift, we also added some running boards for ease of use on the driver and the passenger sides for accessing and getting in and out of the van. We talked about when we were inside inside the van, these wonderful van window direct awning style windows that we installed on the outside. Love the way they look from the outside because they are that OEM fit. So we're not cutting and mounting something like right into the sheet metal. It gives it that really nice clean look, because you can see that this passenger side sliding door window was actually from the factory, and it has that same look with this fixed glass window that you're getting at the back, but you have the awning capability, which is really cool. So on the driver's side of the vehicle, again, we added another running board to this side. So again, it's not the way up that'll get you, it's the way down with these all-wheel drive vans. And to access what is up on top with the Flatline Vanco roof rack, we also have the Flatline Vanco ladder, which I think has a really cool look to it. It does have a really nice wide stepping platform and some grips on it as well, which is really nice as far as accessing and climbing. One of the other things that we did here for the suspension, because we put so much weight into this van, we went ahead and swapped out the factory leaf spring with the OptiRate leaf spring from Van Compass. So what that did is it really brought the back of the van back up to its original factory ride height and gave her more clearance at the back. And let's show you what we did on the back. More storage, of course. So for more storage, I love adding a rear door box. And again, it's the first time that we have done the Flatline Vanco rear door storage box. This thing is really cool because it's got a lot of fun features. It has these MOLLE panels on front, so you can attach lots of fun stuff. I mean, up here is just the perfect spot for an axe or a hatchet. You can also attach rotopaxes if you wanted to have like an extra diesel tank or a water tank, something like that. And then to access this, it's a fun opening system. What's cool is it's already divided with the shelf into two sections. So I can open it up like that and just access the top section if I want to. If I want to get to my bigger items down below, this lower door drops down. And the really cool thing about this is when you're pulling stuff out, it now kind of gives you somewhere to organize your gear. Or you can even cook here if you want to. Kind of gives you a built-in table, which is nice, instead of having to set everything down on the ground to find what it is that you're looking for in your box. Because as we know, boxes fill up quickly. Now, let's show you what's inside the back. I locked it. So I think from a design and finish standpoint, one of my favorite elements of this Happijac build is actually these white oak wings that we do that supports the Happijac frame. So these just look so nice. And then we trimmed them out with a little bit of white oak stick right here as well. And then you have the rear door benches with the white oak grain match. And again, just some white oak stick trim to finish all of this out. So here at the back, she does have an outdoor shower mixer, so she can plug in and access the hot and the cold water that she has with her 2.5 gallon water heater, and she's carrying 33 gallons of fresh water with her. When she accesses this rear door, this is a great spot for storage, as you can see. So we have her outdoor shower hose in here, we have an extension cord for charging shore power, and then over on this side, we have an access panel for getting her fill hose. Now, we do not like cutting unnecessary holes into the outside of the van, especially shore power and water fill holes, because we find that they just start to look bad, and normally they're not finished off right and they start to rust around those parts, especially a water fill, because you tend to get hard water stains around it. So she can pull this hose out. It's got a shutoff valve and a quick connect, fill up her 33 gallon freshwater tank when she's done, close the valve and put it back in here and close it up. And she's good to go for 5 to 7 days. For shore power, again, we're not cutting anything into the side of the vehicle. Her shore power plug is actually right here on the right side of her bumper. So she can lift this cover, plug in a 15 amp extension cord, and charge via any 15 amp outlet. So that means she could basically charge wherever she wants to. And that charges through her 3000 watt Victron inverter charger. This vehicle has a full Victron electrical system, except for the 3 270 amp hour Battle-Born batteries. So that is a total of 810 amp hours of lithium battery power. She has 2 Orion DC to DC alternator chargers, so she's pulling 60 amps off of the vehicle's alternator when she's driving to charge that. And she also has 200 watts of solar up on the roof that's permanently mounted on her Flatline Vanco roof rack. So she can charge when she's driving. She's always trickle charging through solar, and she can plug in via shore power and charge through the inverter charger. So this thing is built for off-grid living, which that is the difference between one of our custom crafted vans and say a prefab RV. This is designed to function not just at an RV plug with, shore power hookups and water hookups. This thing really is designed to be off-grid, which one of the things our clients love about it. Thanks for watching the tour of van build number 46. We are really excited about how this one turned out and excited for our client to pick it up and hit the road. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comments below. If you are interested in working with us, we are based here in Boise, Idaho. There is a link down below, and we are currently booking for 2026, so you got to plan ahead. And if you like this layout and you're interested in our van CNC option, we do have all the CNC files for this, and you can find that down below in the links as well, along with all the products and items that we used in this conversion. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.